Yo, what's up? How's that going, everybody? Yo, actually, let me change some more of my settings. Wait, hold up. I think some things aren't together yet. Hello, people. Seku-Senpai here. We're back for some more Umeneko. I'm sorry for the few minutes. Had some stuff to take care of. And now all my settings are also messed up, too. My whole PC had to restart, so that was also a factor. But, yeah, anyways, we're back for this. I forget. No, I remember where we left off last time. Left off some good stuff. Yo, what up, Victor? How's it going? Yeah, we left off with Maria and Anji. Anji was, we had a flash. We were in the future. We were in 1998 with Anji. They were in the park, if I'm not mistaken, after we had that thing with Birkenstell and whatnot. So, or with Lambda Delta telling Anji about Birkenstell and whatnot, all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, okay, good. Everything should be set now. Okay, awesome. But yeah, other than that, okay. My blinds need to be closed. Ever since daylight savings, I've been like slowly getting used to like this. I still haven't like adjusted to the fact that it's like still bright outside at 7 o'clock because for like ever since I started doing these streams, it's usually dark outside. Now it's bright as heck outside. The sunset right here, sun blaring in my eyes. Man, I'm still not used to that. But yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. But yeah, we're also streaming on Wednesday. I was going to stream yesterday, but I wasn't feeling too good. AKA, I was just tired. I was just tired that day. I was just burnt out. I was like, dang. I have to stream, but I'll just do it the next day. Because I know tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming because I'll be checking out the Doctor Strange movie coming out. I'm excited to check that out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow evening. Checking that out. So that's why we're streaming today on Wednesday. I've been streaming on a Wednesday in a while. Now I think about it. At least last time I streamed on a Wednesday was like, what? February? For the anime awards? The Crunchyroll anime awards? That was like the last time I streamed on a Wednesday. Okay, why is the game not showing up? Yeah, it's bright as heck outside. Yeah, as you can see the light right there. Yeah, it's bright as heck. The sun's like still setting. Or at least it's beginning to set. It's wild. But why is anything showing up over here? What happened to the game and everything? Oh, yo, what up, Big Flex? How's it going? Why is nothing showing up? Okay, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh, hold up. What's going on here? Why isn't the game showing up? Oh, yo, the manga? Yeah. Yo, I actually cleaned my room recently. Oh, okay. Now I know. Okay, I know why nothing's showing up. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I actually cleaned my room recently, and one thing I want to tackle was organizing my manga shelf. So, I like it. I like where it's set up right now. I'm probably going to do, probably during the summer, I might do a room tour type video because I know that since I haven't done a room tour since I moved my room around. Because I used to be where my desk is right here. It used to be in that corner, but now I'm in this corner, so it's like the opposite. But yeah, with all my posts, I like the setup over here. Y'all can't see it, but it's a nice setup on the wall here. Yeah, then I want to put up some more posters over there because I have a bunch of stuff I just haven't put up yet and whatnot. But summer cleaning and everything. But yeah, anyways, here are for Umineko. Enough of me chatting. Let's do this as always. And my headphones are missing. Here they are. Starting the stream all lackluster. Oh man, it was morning where you're at. Man, it's crazy that there's like, I always think about this too, like how there's like so many viewers that view my channel from like worldwide. I don't know, I don't think about it that much, but it's pretty cool. It's cool. I like hearing about that. Y'all can't hear the game. Hold up a sec. Let me change that. There we go. Now you can hear it. Man, I feel like I'm all over the place. I feel you. Oh, it's right at where you're at? Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's 8 p.m. where you're at, 6 p.m. where you're at. Dang. And 7 where I am at. I'm in between both of y'all times. Oh, man. Pitch black. Dang. Yeah, because I know a stream a while ago, someone said, yo, I'm from Japan was over here. Then I had someone from England, another stream, some people from different, it's kind of cool. But we left off on the sad part, as always. But I hadn't gotten that far. Okay, well, it's this conversation. Wherever there were some things I had no excuse for. If I'd spent the entire day studying like mad, I might have been able to... Oh, yeah, Anji and the St. Lucia Academy drama. After that, on that day, I spent the whole time having fun playing Shiritori with the seven sisters Sakutora and One-chan. Okay. Tastes weird. Okay. As expected, the winner had been Maria One-chan. She was a strong player thanks to her wide knowledge of trivia. Sakutora had gotten the punishment game. He spent the whole time cheering for everyone else's answers. Completely forgetting to think of any himself. Forgetting, I mean. Because of that, he'd been squished by all the seven sisters and had his ears thoroughly nibbled, hadn't he? Oh. Back to reality. Man. They were surrounding me, twittering like small birds. They were annoying, smelly. Ooh. On the outside of that circle was Maman, an exasperated expression on her face. Huh. Yeah, that's messed up. One person gets in trouble, everyone gotta suffer the consequences. It's messed up. Mm.
それってつまり成績を良くしたいから勉強してるとかじゃなくて、連帯責任や奉仕活動が嫌だから勉強してるって意味？妬ましくて恥ずかしいのよ。誰かより劣りたくない。恥ずかしめられたくない。そんな気持ちだけが彼女らを勉強に駆り立ててる。
True.
勉強がしたければ勝手にすればいいのに。騒がしい奴ら。
Yeah, for real.
つまるところ。
Yo, Anji got the sisters backing her up here. They would slaughter everyone if they could. They could. I'm with them though. Like, they trash classmates. L classmates right there. She's over here hungry. Hmm.
自分で努力するより園児様に努力させる方が楽で強欲に平均点を稼げるってことでしょ。人間なんて
Greedy. Of course you would say that, Maman. Sister of greed. Ooh. Haha. Maman controls the fifth terrace of the mountain that reaches to heaven, Mount Purgatory. Okay. Since she's saying this, you can probably be sure that after those girls die, their journey to heaven won't be an easy one. Who says they're going to heaven, Anji? Yo, no, on the contrary, let them just fall into hell. Exactly. Oh, man. Okay. The class committee went to the student council and applied to use a classroom during lunch and after school. The purpose of use was for a class study group. A wonderful little gathering so that they could all surround me and make me study. I'm so grateful I could cry. Sarcasm. Which meant that every day all my lunch and 3 hours of my afternoon would be stolen. Goodbye free time. The academy and its student council, with its theme of student self-government, constantly approved of this pleasant activity that the students were taking up on their own initiative. In other words, I was no longer able to escape after school by leaving the classroom. After school, the first class study group meeting started right away. Would they open a textbook, then kindly and carefully explain so that even I could understand it? Of course, it didn't turn out like such a naive illusion. Yeah. After school, let me move this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. After school, in the classroom, dozens of my classmates crowded around my desk. First, before we started studying, why were my grades so bad? What was the reason? It was decided that we couldn't start until I could clearly answer those questions, becoming aware of the excuse me, and show regret for my actions. Of course, there's no way for me to respond when asked a question like that. They're harassing her about this, like they've loathed me all this time, and they've rejected me and kept me at a distance, preventing me from joining in on their community. So I've avoided their community myself. Exactly, y'all distanced me from you, so why, like, there shouldn't have been any conflict for either of us that way. So even in this group that was enthusiastic about raising the class average, they obviously kept me at a distance. Even if I tried to join in, they would probably ignore me, like they always did in the past. Messed up. Yeah, sure you would. Yo, why does this make me more mad than Anji? They were getting themselves all worked up. I've already had enough of the hypocrisy, of their tacked-on excuses. You... Oh, man.
自分さえ良ければいいって思ってる。その考えがいけないのよ。
セールチーヤの学び屋に集う者は協調の心を持つように。ちゃんと生徒手帳にも明記されてましてよ。
The audacity for them to say that.
協調性があれば。
Study together and contribute to the entire class.
クラス全体に貢献するために一緒にお勉強しようという意思も生まれると思うの。そここそが後宮さんにお勉ねえ、さっきから私たちの話を聞いてる？あなたのために私たちはわざわざ放課後に残ってこうしてお話ししているのよ。
This is for your sake. No, it's for your own sake. Yo, what up, it's Sanji. Man. These trash classmates. I'm so grateful I could cry. Of course they didn't like that. This way, it almost makes it look like we're bullying you. They reprimanded me. Unfortunately, I'm normally all cried out anyway. If I'm told not to cry, I can't hold it back. First, I was made to write a letter of remorse and read it out loud. This is just terrible. Of course, it was to be done by today. You have to write a letter, then speak out in front of the classroom. The class committee politely applied to the student council and the staff room for an extension on the use of this classroom. It seems it was accepted right away, which means that starting now I'll be forced into self-criticism for at least a full 5 hours here. Ushiromiya Anji has got a low score on her test and caused trouble for her classmates. Man.
成績が低くて迷惑をかけたってのは根本じゃないでしょ。協調性でしょ、協調性。
もうなんで後宮さんの反省文の書き方まで私たちが指導しなくちゃならないのよ。
Man, it's like stuff like this though. It's like eventually like, well, I don't know how like her school like story ends if she like ends up beating them all up in the end or something. But it's like these are like stories where like eventually like all this like negativity builds up and eventually it's going to explode, and yo, these classmates might get what they deserve. The abusive jeers flew out one after another. I followed their directions and erased it. Ushiromiya Anji didn't have a cooperative attitude and caused trouble for her classmates.
ねえちょっと私たちが言ったのをそのまま書いても意味ないのよ。
あんた反省って意味分かってんの？
自分の言葉で書かなくちゃ意味がないじゃない。自分の言葉で書かなくちゃ。
後宮さんってちょっと不思議な子だなって思ってたけど、やっぱり変わってるよね。
Even following their directions didn't change the jeers much, and now it felt like they were mocking me even more. For several more hours without rest, without being allowed to go to the bathroom, much less dinner, I was continuously abused. I was coerced into writing a paragraph that humiliated myself. Pitch black ends outside now. That's probably what's going to be like when I'm done streaming. It's going to be dark. You'll see it's bright out. Actually, you can see you see the brightness is actually going down outside a little bit. But yo, it's about to be dark by the end of this stream. The contents were smeared black with tears and eraser marks. It certainly was my handwriting. But it was like a list of soulless letters. Those contents I couldn't even remember. Everything had been copied down according to their orders. So while I had been the one to write the letters, they weren't my words. I'd been coerced into writing them down, and even coerced into reading them aloud. Even after all this time, I was surprised to learn that, beyond just ignoring people and hiding their things, there are other ways to bully people. Still. Yo, I would crumble it up and force it into their face or something like that. You swallow it. Like, dang. Yeah, I write these words, now eat it. Man.
そこで感謝の気持ちが湧かないという時点で、もう協調性がかけらほどもないのよね。
大丈夫よ、後宮さん。これからは私たちがいつも一緒にいてあげるから。一緒にお勉強して生まれ変わりましょう。ね。
As I stood by my seat, surrounded by them, I dropped my gaze towards the blackened page. And then I spoke those humiliating words. Dang. But right now, jeers flew at me saying that they couldn't hear and to speak up. I can't read it. I had no idea that being forced to read a paragraph humiliating me would be so painful. It is. My throat shook. My fingertips shook. The paragraph of humiliation written on my own handwriting made my eyes burn with a hot liquid. Man. So my words blurred and twisted. I saw the girls surrounding me twist and bend. I saw them twist and bend into the impression I had of them. In other words, that was my true field of vision. Yeah, beyond that twisted crowd of people, I could see my friends. Compassion could be seen in all their eyes. Yikes. Maria Onechan and Sakutoro were looking at me with sad eyes. Probably because they realized that even cheap words like compassion, short words of compassion would hurt me. Yeah. They kept alternating between trying to say something and hanging their heads. They are the worst. That makes them feel better. That's all it is in the end. Yeah.
エンジェ様、ここはご自身の名誉のために怒り狂うことが許される場面です。
Yeah, for real.
怒りは正当な
Go
感情
wild.
で正当な反応。ここで怒ら
But
な
then
かったら
that probably would just
どこで
lead to
怒る
even
んです
more
か。
trouble. But
やめなさいよ。安っぽくエンジェ様を怒らせないで。それができたらもうやってるわよ、エンジェ様は。怒って状況が改善できるならそうすべきだ。だが
yeah, like saying, yeah, it wouldn't. It would probably just make it, yeah.
状況を悪化させるだけだろう。屈辱的だが今は耐えるのは賢明だ。
And then what? Like, they're just gonna do this again, most likely.
さすがベルフェネーバー、やってます。
Oh boy, now they're gonna start arguing amongst themselves.
ふざけないでよ。私は耐えられない。こいつらが許せない。みんな騒がないで。
Yo, everyone's getting
エンジ
heated.
ェの負担になっちゃうよ。負担？何言ってんのよ。ここは騒ぐところでしょ。私たち家具は主が侮辱されているのを見て冷静でいられるほど残酷じゃない。
エンジェ様、そんな侮辱の文章を読む義務はありません。怒りの声を上げられないならせめてその屈辱の文面を床に叩きつけて。
口汚く罵らなくていい。のけぞらせるほどの大声を上げなくていい。
Huh.
ただ渾身の力でそのノートを床に叩きつけて。それだけのことでエンジェ様は強い意志を示すことができる。
Yeah.
勝手なことを言わないで。
Duh.
言ってるでしょ。
Oh.
それができるもんならエンジェ様だってとっくにやってる。一時の感情の爆発は何も解決しない。むしろエンジェ様に対する風当たりを悪くするだけだとなぜわからん。エンジェ様は悪くないのになんでこんな目に遭うの。夕飯も食べさせてもらえないで放課後からずっとこんななんて嫌。
今夜だけじゃないわ。今日も
Yeah, like I said before, is this gonna keep happening? It's gonna keep continuing and whatnot. It's never going to end.
ねえ、私たちの話本当に聞こえてる？
Someone tugged at my hair. See, now they're getting physical, and I was turned back into reality. I was no longer even permitted to listen to the seven sisters speak on my behalf in my heart. My hair was lifted upwards. One of my hair ornaments came off, and I could hear the sound of it rolling on the ground. Oh! That hair bead from Battler, no one picked it up. To the contrary, they casually avoided it as though something filthy was rolling towards them. I tried to follow with my eyes, but my hair was tugged upwards again. Nah, they start getting physical. You gotta push back at that point.
右の耳から左の耳ってやつ？それとも馬の耳に念仏かしら？あんたいい加減にしてよね。
私たち全員に迷惑かけてるって自覚本気であるの？私たちに言われてるからいやいや書いたとか言い出すんじゃないでしょうね。
あんたが本当に自分の意思で反省できるまでマジで終わんないからね。今日だけじゃないよ。明日も明後日もマジで
Yo, how long is this scene? Yo!
あんまり舐めてんじゃないわよ。つーかさ、なんでまだ生きてんの？生きてられる？普通。私なら死んじゃうね。
生きてられないよね。だってさ、生きてるだけで迷惑かけてるだけでしょ。私だったら絶対に生きてられない。
私だったら死ぬね。その方が世の中のためになるならすぐにでも死んじゃうよ。ねえ。じゃあ死んでよ。
Ooh, yep.
エンジ様？こいつら全員今すぐ
Oh! She's ordering them.
聞こえた？
Oh, snap. Oh boy, I had a feeling something like this was about to
天
happen.
国の七姉妹は人間なんかあっという間に皆殺しにできるすごい核なんでしょ？あんたらいつも私にそう自慢していたわ。ならやって。
こいつらを皆殺しにして今すぐこの場で。
Oh boy.
それは
For some reason, Lucifer hesitated.
なんで
Oh man.
どうしてよ。目にも止まらぬ速度で飛び回って魔女の敵の心臓を即座に貫く必殺の家具でしょ。そしてそれを主である私が命じてる。今すぐ実行しなさい。殺してこいつらをみんな殺せ。エンジェ様、どうか落ち着いて。
If they had immediately followed my brutal order, making heaps of corpses with me at the center, yeah, that wouldn't look good. I was ready to reflect on my own reckless action of stealing human lives so readily, ready to regret and repent. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, like I said, boiling pot, like, it's just going crazy. Yo, what's up? Yo, Anji over here getting bullied. That's what's going on. It's terrible. It's about to get worse. And yet Lucifer just let an unsure expression rise to her face and didn't move to carry out my order. Oh boy. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Vaguely. No, that's not right. I've known from the beginning. I've known that the magic was all empty this whole time, haven't I? Oh. Okay. Dang, then she stopped believing in magic. Ah, no, dang. Yup, and then since she didn't believe, they disappeared. I glared those words into worthless Lucifer's eyes, and pain seemed to accompany that gaze. Yeah, but it's like, what, anti-magic or something? As though she was being assaulted with a violent headache, Lucifer grasped her head with both arms. But it looked like she couldn't tear her eyes off my gaze. So she was assaulted with a pain that grew more and more violent. Hopelessness and disappointment, resignation and a dream's end. A cracking sound like you'd hear from a frozen lake's surface during a fierce winter rang out just once. Yup. At the same time, Lucifer's form, which was only being tormented by a violent pain, stiffened in place and grew cloudy. It was almost as though a beautiful polished glass window had been heartlessly smashed and turned white from the countless fissures? Okay. And that was an accurate analogy. At some point, Lucifer's form had turned into a glass ornament of the same shape. Wow. Broken apart. Gone. Oh yeah, I'll give you the heads up if needeth be into the inferno. I'll let you know. Countless fissures ran through it from the inside, and as the head and arms collapsed, it crumbled to the floor. Dang, so she's just going to eliminate each of them one by one? Wow. So she's making them turn? Wow. Dang. I'm not looking for excuses or backtalk or an answer. I want nothing more than a swift confirmation of my order to eradicate the girls who are humiliating me. If you're going to say anything else, there's no need for me to listen to the end. After Leviathan turned white due to countless cracks throughout her whole body, she fell over backwards, splitting into separate parts along with her neck, hips, and arms. If she'd been smashed to bits and lost her original form, it probably wouldn't have seemed so brutal. So seeing the two of them halfway left over made the remaining younger sister shake even harder. Yeah, them not listening is just making her believe less and less. Man. Or not even trust them. Yeah.
何よそれ。人間がいるからダメってどういう理屈？人間を殺すのがあんたたちの役目でしょ？それができないならあんたたちは何のための家具なのよ。死ね！お許しください。園長様。
As she clutched her head with both arms, Satan also turned white and fell down face first. Apparently the neck is the most slender part after all. Her head slid off and rolled over to Belphegor's feet.
人間が多いからダメなの？じゃあ私が後でこいつらを一人ずつ物陰に呼び出せたなら、あんたたちはきっちり全員を血祭りにできるというの？
現在の園児様の魔力では私たちと会話する程度はたやすいでしょう。しかしこの場にいる全ての人間の前で権限するにはまだまだ魔力の連成が足りません。
That makes sense also, yeah.
お怒りは深く理解できますが、たとえ我らを攻撃に使えたとしても
It wouldn't
この場
work,
の
yeah.
全員を殺害することはかえって状況を悪
Or
くする
even
だけ
that
です。
too, even if they could, yeah.
屈辱的とは思いますが、どうかこの場は怒りを収められて。
She's also disappearing now too, yep. Dang.
あとの3人も同じ答えなの？反魔法力が高いからできないっていう？私に魔力が足りないからできないっていう？なら全員を殺せとは言わないわ。たった一人でいいから殺
Just
してみ
one
なさいよ。
person, dang.
今すぐこの場で。
As Asmodeus and Beelzebub held each other, they crouched down, cringing in fear under my glare. As if they'd been able to obey my order, they probably would have carried it out immediately. And yet here they were, crouching down. Empty, sad, and pathetic. That's right, I've known. These girls can't even touch reality with one of their fingers. Dang, why are you alive? Dang. It is, yo. She really is just like killing all the sisters after we had like a couple wholesome moments with them. Like, dang. And then again, this is also a lot of her own frustration she has towards her classmates mixed in this, like frustration, anger, and all that stuff. Man, and is this Mamon left? Oh boy, the one from the start. Yo, indeed, Morindo. Morinda. Ooh, yeah. You're the best friend. Oh boy. But she,
今の
yeah.
王子様には私たちを刺激しても人殺しはできません。 主にできることを手伝うのが家具の役目。主にすらできないことを私たちはすることができない。
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
こいつらが憎いですか？憎いですよね。
Mm-hmm.
殺したくなる気持ちよくわかります。
Yeah, but she was the first one to also say she wanted them dead. Yeah.
エンジ様自らがその手を血に染めるならば、我ら煉獄の7枚どこまでもお供しましょうとも。どこまでも。
私にできないからあんたたちに頼んでるんでしょ。私にできないことをできるからあんたたちは家具なんでしょ。
ええ、家具です。使われてこそ家具です。どうぞ我らを使って殺してください。殺すのはあなたです、エンジ様。エンジ様が殺したいと言うならどうぞご自由に。ためらうことはありません。どうぞ今すぐにそれを実行。
Okay, I see where Mom's going with that.
そこまでの覚悟が伴って初めて、自らの手を汚す覚悟があって初めて。
Yeah.
我らはそれをお手伝いいたしましょう。でもエンジ様はそれに至っていないんです。
Anji really is going crazy here.
語るな家具が妄想が。もう分かってるわよ。皆まで言わせないでよ。あんたたちには何もできない。あんたたちは所詮、私の妄想、幻想、アクチルム。私には初めから友達なんて一人もいないわ。孤独な私が
Dang,
心の
really
中に生み出した
isolating herself.
お友達ごっ
Isolating
この
herself.
幻影でしょ。
And
知ってたのよ最初から。
just
へえ、そうですよ。エンジ様の頭の中の幻想ですけど何か。はい、そうです。私たちは友達のただ一人もいやしない。寂しい寂しいエンジ様の心を慰めるためだけに生み出されたお友達ごっこの脳内妄想ですが何か。見たければ現実を見るといい。私たちなんか見ないで。あそこで囲まれて
yeah, but then she'll be back to that thing. Yeah, she's saying, yo, fine, we're not real, but go back to reality. You're not gonna be happy that way too. Yeah.
お友達ごっこで自分の手を汚す覚悟もないくせに
Wow, yup.
それをけしかけ
Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah.
どうぞお楽しみくださいよ。エンジェルが期待されるような苦悶の声と悲鳴を
Oh,
上
put
げて
mom
退
on.
場しま
Yeah,
した。
that's messed
エン
up.
ジェ様がたった今浴びせられている罵声を私たちにも同じように浴びせかけて胸の内をスーッとさせるがいいです。
Do the
それも
same
また家具
thing.
の
Yeah.
役目。ムカついて床に叩きつけられることもまた椅子の大事なお役目ですから。その程度のことで主の不機嫌を一時でも受け止められたなら家具としてこれほどの栄誉はありません。殺しなさいよ。否定しなさいよ。あなたの
Your
最初で
first
最後の
and
友
final
達を。
friend. Jeez. Can she do it? Oh, no, I didn't do that yet. Actually, speaking of which, for those who don't know, I'm actually going to be making a Discord server soon. So keep an eye out on that. I'll have it posted on my page eventually. I'll let you know about that soon, though. Woman, Beelzebub, and Asmodeus were smashed and fell to the floor. She really did just get rid of all the sisters like that. I had a feeling like I think she was gonna get rid of the sisters. I knew that eventually she was gonna eventually have all this anger just unleashed, but I didn't know she was gonna direct it towards the sisters. It's kind of messed up. Now what about Sakutora and Maria? What's she gonna say to them now? After seeing that, they're just gonna leave? Yeah. You want to suffer Anji's wrath?
7姉妹のみんなは生きてるの？死んじゃったの？大丈夫だよ。とても無残な姿だけど、 あれは人間界を強制退去させられて残されたよりしろの残滓。抜け殻だよ。だから大丈夫。
Yep.
とても傷ついただろうけど、無事だよ。み
Emotionally
んな
hurt.
生きてるよ。
Huh.
きっといつかまた会えるよ。
Yep. A while later.
よかった。
Poor Sakutoro, man.
マリアージュ・ソルシエールの条約に違反した。
Oh, yep. There's also that.
お互いを
Violated the
認
contract.
め合わなくちゃならないのに。
Yo, for real. Yo, she actually was madder than Kinso. Yeah, for real. She was madder than Kinso right here.
みんな演者の大切なお友達だったのに。
そんな魔女の同盟
Never
なんて
seen
関
Kinso
係
that
ない
mad. Man, or nearly the equivalent. The Witch's Alliance has anything to do with
魔
this.
法のお
Oh.
友達いい加減にして、
Hmm.
私が殺したわ。消し去った。私が七姉妹を砕け散らせた。
ウリュ、そんなのひどい
Speaking of which, I didn't forget about Kinso last time. Kinso was acting crazy last time.
もう魔女ごっこはいい加減にして。
If we even call that Kinso, if I'm not mistaken,
マリア
on
お
the
姉ちゃん、サクタロも自ら消えてほしい。
on the thing they didn't call him Kinso, or I don't know who it is, but they called him something else. What was it, Golden? Golder? But yo, this is Kinso right here. Yeah, who the heck was this? Goldsmith. Okay. What did it say about him again? Yo, what did it say? Wasn't it Kinso's sorcerer name? Oh yeah, but it's Kinso, yeah. Kinso's sorcerer name, yeah.
私が
That's what that
殺
is,
して
yeah.
消したなんて
Goldsmith, okay.
妄想の中ですらしたくないから。
Mm.
僕たちは妄想なんかじゃないよ。
He said, yo, we're real. That's
エンジェのお友達だよ。ウリュ。
Seku-Senpai said that as he hid behind Maria One-chan sobbing. Seku-Senpai doesn't exist. Seku-Senpai is also an imaginary creature One-chan created to distract herself from her loneliness.
ウリュ。
Mm. Yep, anti-magic.
痛いよ。なんでウリュ。やめて。私のお友達を否定することだけは許さ
Yeah,
ない。
Maria said enough of that. The same power that smashed the Seven Sisters was probably eating into Sakutora as well. But Maria One-chan was apparently protecting him with some other power. So Sakutora's form didn't break and scatter. One-chan glared at me sharply. Ooh, Maria mad? It was a serious expression that I'd never seen before.
サクタロは私の
Don't make Maria angry now.
エンジェルは消せない
You
よ。
don't like Maria when she's angry.
否定しようとするのは魔女にとって最大級の区別も同じだよ。
What would Maria angry look like
最
look
初か
like
ら
though?
存在しないわ。
We've just seen her like
ただのライオン
have like a childish tantrum, but her like actually like upset and stuff, like furious,
それをお姉
dang,
ちゃんが
like feeling
あなた
wrath,
の存在するかのように
bloodlust or something.
脳内
Man,
で
that'd be
妄想して人格化した
that's kind of
た
creepy.
だの幻なのよ。
そんなことないよ。サクタロはマリアのお友達なの。
Yep.
元はぬいぐるみだけど、今はぬいぐるみじゃないの。
Uh
いいえ、ぬいぐるみだわ。
huh. Wow.
布と綿でできたぬいぐるみ。自ら喋れも動きもしない。お姉ちゃんはそれを腹話術みたいにして喋ってるだけじゃない。
Mm.
それが魔法？それが魔女？それが友達？
Dang.
私
We're
は
gonna
認め
hit
ない
her
わ
with that. Your friend's just a stuffed animal. Dang, that's messed up.
ウリュ、
Ouch.
僕じゃないの。
Oh no, not you too, Sakutoro.
僕はただのぬいぐるみで、本当は喋れなくて、マリアのお友達じゃないの。
Dang.
リュウ、
As though struck with a high fever, Sakutoro weakened bit by bit. As he clung to One-chan's body, he did all he could to continue standing, but his body began to gradually slip down. As he did, One-chan held him, yelling at me as tears streamed down her face. Yeah, that's messed up. Man. What? Oh, this is a flashback. I was like, yo, what the heck going on with Anji now? Acting real crazy. Okay. Or not?
歩いたり喋ったりなんかできるわけないよ。無理。サク太郎、サク太郎。ぬいぐるみじゃないもん。ぬいぐるみじゃないもん。友達だもん。
Wait, no. This isn't no flashback. This is because we're at this other place. Yeah, wait, what? Okay. There's a younger Anji over here talking to Maria. Maria's in regular clothes here too. Huh. Dang, no Tomodachi.
もう魔女の仲間になんか入れてあげない。
Oh.
原初の魔女見習いマリアの名において。
Okay.
魔女見習いエンジェをマリアージュソルシエール魔
Expels
女同盟よ
Anji
り
from that.
署名とする。
Okay. Interesting. And then, what had been peaceful days to me became a daydream and ended. By now it's impossible to prove. No one can verify whether what that magic was that really was magic, or whether those really were my friends, or else nothing else more than a daydream. I, the sole observer, concluded that they were a daydream. So that became the truth. It became the truth. Okay, I follow. Perhaps in the farther future, I'll observe it again. And when that happens, maybe I'll acknowledge that it wasn't a dream, that the Seven Sisters really were my friends, and that all along with Maria One-chan and Sakutoro, they did everything they could for me in my isolation. Something so vague is neither the truth or an illusion. Maybe the reality here and now is the only world with the real me. Where is the real me? The person standing amidst the girls' exposed wreckage that resembles broken glass sculptures. That girl who's breathing harshly, her shoulders heaving. Is it me? I'm over there. What? The me that's surrounded by a crowd and being showered by jeers, who's hanging her head, her eyes red. That isn't me over there. The real me? I won't dream anymore, because there's nowhere left to run. I'm going back. I return myself to the cage made of flesh.
ねえ、話聞こえてますかしら？いつまでもうつむいていても何の解決にもなりませんわよ。
What?
聞こえてるわ。
ああ、やっと返事した。このまま
Oh, because okay, I follow. I was like, what was that for a second? Oh, it's her classmates, trash classmates.
自覚あるかって聞いてるのよ。自分が周りに迷惑かけてるって自覚があるのかって聞いてんのよ。
I slowly nodded. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged that I had slipped into the world of my daydream, trying to remain separate from the others in my class. To separate myself from and disgrace those sisters who spoke to me with reliable and kind words, despite being totally unable to help when I really wanted them to. I acknowledged that.
私、Ushiromiyaエンジェは協調性がなくてクラスメートに迷惑をかけました。それは
Man.
勉強ができないため、クラスメート全体に対し、過度の劣等感を
My inferiority complex. Wow, this is what they made her read?
私は
And
生きてても仕方ありません。
wow, this is cruel. Starting there, I was no longer reading the paragraph they'd made me write. It was me improvising, and it was in my heart. They noticed that it wasn't what they anticipated, but while they did, no one spoke. So I continued. Oh boy.
そうです。私は生きてても仕方がなかった。1986年のあの日に、私も連れて行ってもらうはずだったんです。
They're like, what are you talking about
な
now?
のに、私だけが連れて行ってもらえなかった。どうして私はここにいるのでしょう。ここは私のいる世界じゃない。誰も助けてくれません。一時私の中に生まれた架空の友人たちだけが私を助けてくれるような気がしていました。でも友人たちは所詮は
Dang, this is just... Yeah, how long have I been streaming for?
助けてなどくれなかった。
Almost an hour? This has been an hour of just sadness. Jeez.
現実の世界だから。
Almost an hour of just...
私は今日まで
Man. It just progressively got worse and worse. Man.
妄想の友人たちとの交流の中だけに生きた。その友人たちとはさっき決別しました。
Yep, just
だ
split
から
up with them,
私は
yeah.
ここにいます。家族もいません。友人も捨てました。もう私には何も残っていません。どうして死なないの？さっきそう聞いた人がいました。その通りだと思います。どうして私は生きてるんでしょう。1986年に私は死んでいるはずだったん
And
です。
she wishes she died with them,
き
man.
っと死んだんです。なのに私の殺された魂は未だにこの肉の檻に閉じ込められている。だから誰かに求めよう。それに誰も答えてくれないなら
Dang.
自分でしよう。誰か私を死なせてください。
I spoke that sentence and looked around. Dumbfounded girls. Shocked girls. Girls whose faces seemed to be saying, what the heck is this kid talking about? And a bit late, more and more girls with faces that said, is this girl alright? Whisper, chatter, and then giggle. When I ordered the friends in my daydream to kill, they couldn't do it. And so, I asked real humans to kill me. But of course, these girls can't do it either. In other words, both daydreams and reality are the same. Really, it was shorter? This scene is extremely sad. Absolutely everything is a daydream. Then there's no problem, right? After all, on that day when I lost my family, I was already dead. Everything that happened afterwards is going on in my head. My life flashing before my eyes after I failed to die. I feel you. Yeah. I'll finally wake up. I'll be released from this daydream world. I feel my consciousness sliding away. That's alright. Fade further and farther away, and take me to my family. Then no matter what happens in this twisted, stale world, I won't mind it at all. I saw the crowd get pushed aside as the teacher stepped in. Perhaps the teacher doing the rounds happened to notice a strange disturbance. The teacher was vigorously shouting something, moving to protect me. Nice. A little late though. Watching that, I knew that an ally had appeared for me, even if there was only one. Can you really call that an ally? How long will they be your ally for? And I felt my awareness return very slightly. Oh yeah, I guess they did help. Okay. Saw that. Wasn't right. The only ones who can save me in this world of reality are the real... Man. Never again. Never again will I seek rescue from daydreams. This is the world of humans. Nothing can save a human except another human. Wow.
そうだね。エンジがそう思ったなら、それがエンジの世界。
Huh. Yo, that's your world, not mine. Okay. Have fun there. I don't think so, Sakutoro. Not at all. Well, as we see down the line, no. Definitely no.
もうそれしかない。カゴの中にいる青い鳥をそうだと認められないなら、どこまでも探しに行かざるを得ない。ウリュ、マリアとエンジェはもう絶好なの？絶好なんかじゃないよ。エンジェがそれを求めたからそうしただけ。私たち魔女は時に迫害を受けるけれども、でも常にみんなの身近にある。そしてきっとその助けを求められる。エンジェもまた僕たちと遊んでくれる日が来る？来ないでそのまま忘れてしまうこともあるかもしれない。
Well, we know what's gonna happen again.
成長や決別と呼ぶから。
Growing up and saying goodbye to your childhood self. Dang. God, yo, why that guy made that a little sad. If Anchi just remembers, we'll always be by her side. Until then, we'll be waiting. Where we're going to be at now? Don't give me no more sadness. Yo, this episode has started off with the most sadness ever. Oh man. Where are we back? In Maria's house? Oh boy. Okay, what's going on here?
Maria, 返事して。ウリュ、やっぱり僕はぬいぐるみなの？布と綿でできてるから喋れるわけ
Cloth and cotton
ないの？だからマリアとはおしゃべりできないの？
Sakutoro looked up at Maria sadly. Hey yo, what up? We do Dangaron streams on Saturday. Maria's face was covered with tears, and then it looked as though it had been all traced to the sense. But hey, I'm glad someone's looking forward to them. Enjoys them. Oh yeah, this game's pretty good. We're just in a very sad moment. Sad parts right here. Yep. It's depression time. High key, yo. This game, this whole section's been sad. Oh man, I'm about to watch. I need to watch something happy after this.
Maria, ごめんね。Maria, ごめんね。
Sakutoro regretted doing that. By freezing her heart, Maria had finally been able to escape from her sadness. By speaking up and calling her back, he caused her to be overwhelmed with sadness again. Sakutoro tried hugging Maria, letting go of her, and gazing at her uneasily, lost as to how he could bring Maria's spirits up. He might have looked a little humorous doing that. In the end, that was enough to distract Maria from her sadness. I won't help anything anymore. Yep.
作吉も動
Seku-Senpai.
物の音楽隊も他にも
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's other stuffed animals too. I wonder if we ever meet them too. Maria looked at the many stuffed animals around her pillow, which were gathered together as though they were having an idle chat.
みんなマリアのこと心配してるよ。どうしたらマリアが元気になってくれるかなってずっと相談しているよ。みんなはエンジェみたいにいなくならない？ならないよ。僕たちはいつだって一緒だよ。
Believe, Maria, believe.
本当に作太郎たちは家でしか一緒じゃないよ。ママと一緒にお出かけできないし、学校にも一緒に行けないよ。僕たちは学校に行っちゃいけないから、先生に見つかったら怒られちゃうもん。でも見つからないならいつだって一緒にいていいんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
作太郎大きいから見
He's
つ
so
かっ
big
ちゃ
he'll
う
be
ね。
found. He is like the same height as her.
だったら小さくて持ち歩ける子と一緒に行けばいいよ。例えば、ほら、森の音楽隊の仲間たちなら、
We take the friends of the forest
小
band.
さいからマリアのポケットに隠れて一緒に学校に行けるよ。音楽隊いっぱいいるよ。ポケットに入りきらないよ。
She collected all the forest band pieces that were scattered across her bed. There were about as many of them as pieces in a chess set, so it'd probably be impossible to fit them all in her pocket. Yeah.
なら特に仲良しのお友達だけを連れて行くといいよ。森の音楽隊の中で一番マリアと仲良しのウサギの4人組を連れてくといいよ。4つならポケットに入る。これなら見つからないね。
Huh. That works, I guess.
マリアはこれで学校でも一人ぼっちじゃないよ。僕が一緒に行けないところでもこの子たちなら一緒にいてくれるよ。なら寂しくないかも。お家に帰ってくるまで我慢できるかも。ママと先生にさえ見つからなければ僕たちはいつだって一緒にいられるんだよ。そしていつまでも一緒にいよう。遊んでいよう。僕たちはマリアを絶対に一人ぼっちになんかさせないから。うりゃ。
Maria's expression finally regained a little of its brightness. That's right. In the beginning, Maria I was thinking about something funny. Maria's world didn't have Anji in it. Even without Anji, it was fun with everyone. And yet, strangely enough, it suddenly became sad without Anji, who had come in at the end. Okay, I thought I heard someone at my door. All that's happened is that I've returned to the world right before Anji entered it. So there's nothing to be sad about. Okay.
寂しくないよ。作太郎もみんなも一緒だもん。うりゅう。マリア大好き。
Hey.
もう人間なんかにマリアの世界には誰も立ち入らせないよ。マリアージュ・ソルシエールはマリアとベアトリーチェだけの二人きりの同盟。もともとベアトもエンジェを加えるのには反対してたし、これでいいんだもんね。
Okay.
エンジェはまだ幼すぎたんだよ。エンジェのことまた仲良しになれるまで当分を忘れていていいと思うよ。マリアがまた元気を取り戻せたら一緒に遊べばいいよ。それまで僕たちみんながずっとそばにいるからね。
Yeah, let's get this optimism in here. Let's change this tone, please.
ありがとう。
Have this. Give me a tone shift.
みんな。
Then Maria once again regained her former world. She regained the world that wasn't lonely, where she was surrounded by many friends. Just like usual, she didn't have any human friends at school, but her magic friends were always with her. The rabbit band she hid in her pockets talked with her during class, sounding like they were
ママはまたお仕事が忙しくて会社にお泊まりなの。最近はよく忙しくなるの。
Oh, gumballs?
マリアと電話でお話しする時間も全然取れ
Man,
ない。
this made me hungry. See all those snacks there? June.
でも寂しくないよ。
June. That started summer. Okay. Next month, we're about to do it up next month, y'all. But there's a bunch of stuff going on in June.
途中でつまみ食いしちゃダメだよ。
Hey.
まっすぐお家へ帰ってから食べるんだよ。
おじさん、ありがとう。
Maria raised the bag with the Odin container high. Oh, Maria, don't tell me you don't have a key. Please tell me you have a key, Maria. Please tell me you have a key. Tell me there's like a key under a rock out here. You have it under the... How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. How to Raise a Boring... Yes, I have. Yeah, I have seen it. But the same scenario where... Okay then. Same scenario. Okay. That make sure I definitely add that to my list, and probably will add that to the top there of my list of ones to play. Ah, Maria. Standing in the front of the door to her house, Maria searched all over her body. The key to the house wasn't there. Maybe when you went to grab something out of your bag, it fell out. Retrace your steps. Yo, this reminds me of when I came home from school back in middle school and high school. If I forgot my key, I was like, dang, I gotta stand out here and wait till someone comes home. Hopefully I have to wait till my sister comes back from when she gets out of school. Hopefully she has her key, but man. Hey, yo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. She's always methodically put it in the same pocket, so there was no way she had put it in another pocket, but she searched all over her body just in case. Unsurprisingly, it wasn't there. Man.
お財布を出してしまうときにはちゃんと手応えがあったもん。途中でポケットを探ったときにもちゃんと手応えがあった。
I searched my pocket part way here. Okay.
途中まではあったの。落としてなんかいない。
Huh. Yo, Maria, relax. I understand you lost your key. Just retrace yourself, but then again, it's like late at night. Yo, even though the late autumn wind had been bearable, when Maria had been thinking of returning home where the heater was, now that she was confused and had lost her key, that wind tormented her. Yeah, no matter how hard she searched, she couldn't find her key. Did that ever happen to me where I forgot my key when it was in the snow? Might have happened to me once. It was once, and I was like, you know what? Always carry your key, Seku. Just keep it in your bag. There's no way I'm standing in the snow. That's the worst ever. Of course, she she also turned the knapsack. Sakura was in upside down, but the key didn't come out. Oh boy. Something that should have been there wasn't where it was supposed to be. Why isn't the key there when I didn't do anything wrong? Why isn't it? Why? Why? Maria was cold and frustrated and angry. She stamped her feet on the ground. The bottom of her foot throbbed, and it didn't lessen her frustration. At the same time, her tears poured out. The sadness just never ends with this. It wasn't her fault, so it was someone else's fault. But Maria didn't know who that someone was and could do nothing but continue to let out a moan of anger. Yeah, Sakura. Yo, thanks for joining the stream, William. Good luck on that math test.
せっかくおでん買ったのに、卵とかおまけしてもらったのに、あったかいうちに食べられない。
Oh, it's hot.
マリア、悔しいけど探そう。誰も悪くないよ。探そう。
Sakura trying to be a voice of reason here. He's like, relax. Relax. You just lost the part way. Let's just go back, find it. That's it. Then we could go inside, eat our food. Maria finally let ear to Sakura's word and began to trot back down the road she had come on. Well, if she can't find it, that's not good. Okay. The wind was colder than before, and it felt like it was blowing in through the corner of her jacket in a mean way.
しっかり足元を見て探そう。そして早くお家に帰って 暖房で温まりながらおでんを食べよう。きっと美味しいよ。
Yo, thanks for the follow. As Sakutoro encouraged her, Maria searched for the key. The key. But she made it all the way back to the convenience store where she'd bought the Oden. She hadn't found it. Maybe the store guy got it. Cashier guy? Does he got it? Is it here? Just in case, she asked the man at the convenience store whether they had found a dropped key. But they hadn't found anything. Oh, man. One more time, she returned home, paying close attention to the area around her feet. But unsurprisingly, she didn't find it. She was no longer frustrated enough to stomp her feet, but hot tears dripped down her face. Their Oden had cooled down completely. Even though she had been told it would be delicious when warm, she hadn't been able to eat it. Even though that man had given her so much free stuff, man. Oh, yo, thanks for the follow on Twitch, too. Yo, for real. Murphy's lover. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maria was no longer able to hold back her tears. Sobbing, she clutched Sakutoro and held the bag of Oden, returning once more down the road she had come by. Oh, man. Perhaps because more and more houses and stores had turned their lights off by now, it was even darker and harder to search than before. Once again, without finding the key, she returns to the convenience store. Oh no, this guy's just like, oh man, I feel bad for this child.
Maria-chan, 鍵まだ見つからないのかい?
Thanks for that. No, no key found.
お母さん、今日は泊まりだって。
Yeah, and Rosa.
鍵ないとお家入れないの？
入れない。
そりゃ困ったね。
Yeah.
公安には行ってみた。届いてるかもしれないよ。
Well, yeah, I think they'd be there to help, but yo, Rosa's about to come back mad.
ママがおまわりさんに話しかけられてもお話ししちゃダメって言った。
そりゃまたどうして？
Huh. Because, well, she's not home at late at night when she should be having her child home alone. It was probably because Rosa would be liable for making such a younger like Maria watch over the house by herself. Yup. And because she knew that this wasn't something that would be permitted by society. So Maria was indoctrinated into changing the stores she bought things at so that she didn't catch the eyes of adults. Okay. And into saying no more than agreeing to policemen, even if they talked to her. Yeah. Maria had obediently done as she was told. Instead of considering why she must do that, she was much more concerned with meekly obeying because her mother had told her so. Yeah. But the manager excuse me. Yeah. Rosa's doing some shady stuff. Oh, it's a clothing store. Oh, yeah, what kind of clothes? But the manager of the convenience store probably didn't think of it that way. In the first place, seeing such a young girl being forced to watch over the house alone, and so frequently, would make anyone worry. 100%, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's... Okay. And then, after making the round trip between her and that store once more and arriving at the convenience store for a third time, dude said, I have to make a move now. She's over here troubled. And he's not going to just leave a child crying down, walking back and forth down the road. But the next thing you know, that's when you get haunted by a ghost. Oh, man. A policeman was there.
Maria-chan, 鍵見つかったかい？
見つからない。
お嬢ちゃん、お名前は？
Yikes. The policeman asked her her name. The policeman asked her name, but Maria didn't answer.
お母さんにおまわりさんとお話ししちゃいけないって言われてるの？ 大丈夫だよ。おじさんは怖くないよ。お嬢ちゃんは晩ご飯は食べた？
It's in my bag. Cold, ice cold.
買ったけど、お家に入れないから食べられない。
お母さんはどうしてるの？今日は帰ってこないの？お仕事？お母さんの会社の連絡先わかるかな？
Does Maria know her mother's phone number off the top of her head, or is it just that she calls her? She must have an emergency number. Maria, maybe not. Maria hung her head limply. She didn't understand why the policeman was getting mad at her. No, he probably wasn't getting mad at her, but if this reached her mother's ears, then she would definitely be in trouble. Even if she didn't understand the reason why she would be in trouble, she at least understood that much. But the policeman wouldn't let Maria go, and her head was swimming from hunger. Policeman didn't notice that, but it was decided that he'd listen to her story as they ate at the police box. Okay, in the police box. That's nice, at least. Maria was taken to the police box. She had her oden heated in a microwave oven, and even salty rice cakes and hot tea were brought out to her for her. She had been told not to talk to policemen, but after being asked about Sakutora, she responded, starting to feel that this wasn't that bad. Where's my phone at? I feel like, okay. see if anyone was calling me. And anyway, she wouldn't be able to return home now, so she didn't know what to do. She told him Mama's work phone number, which she had been told to tell no one of. Oh, okay. And use only in a very, very serious situation. Okay, so she did have the number yet. In the tatami room inside the police box, she ate the oden that was so hot it felt like it would burn her. She watched the policeman making the phone call, lazily thinking, I'm probably going to get in trouble.
マリア、ママに怒られるかな。マリア。
He must have been listening to the phone ringing for a very long time. With the receiver up to his ear, the policeman looked at the clock, grumbling. She didn't even pick up.
営業時間終えちゃってるから出ないのかな。
Is it even a real number?
もしもし、もしもし、有限会社アンチローザさんで、こちら小松川警察署千本桜駅前交番でございます。う大館じゃないや。
う大館
社長さんはいらっしゃいますか？
う大館 man. Is that going to be the next like?
はい。
あ
休暇中？
Oh boy. That's not looking good at all. This is looking terrible.
それで
3-day
どちらにおられる
vacation.
かわかりますかね？連絡先とか聞いてたりしませんかね？
ちょっとお待ちいただいてよろしいですか？
Wow. She really left her daughter in a house for a 3-day vacation. Not even in work, like
札幌カニ食い放題って聞きました。
with her boy. Yo, officer, please tell me this is not on speaker. Please tell me you have this phone to your ear. Please tell me this is not on speaker. Oh my gosh. This is on speaker. Yo, Maria is just in pain. I haven't heard how to contact them. Okay.
もしもし、札幌に行ってるそうですけど、連絡先まではちょっとわかりません。ご伝言しますか？
そうですか。参ったな。
Okay, good. Okay, it's good. It's to his ear. I'm about to say, like,
電話があったとお伝えできますか？
jeez, that's just terrible.
はい。
I keep getting messages on different things. Okay, this is getting closed. I'm closing that up. Okay, after that, it was taken to the police department, which was even bigger. Man, and ended up spending the night there. Then they asked me various things about myself. A lady who called herself the district welfare officer came by and asked about a lot of things. Yikes. And I was told, you poor thing. When I heard that, I learned for the first time.
マリアって、かわいそうだったの？
Pain. That's all I feel. Pain.
そんなことないよ。マリアは幸せ。
Man. Mainly from Maria. Man. This is when you thought Maria's story couldn't get sadder. You find out Rosa's doing who knows what in Sapporo with her boyfriend. Boyfriend, yeah. Then Rosa came back. Maria was told to go to her room. But on her way back from the bathroom, she hid by the entrance to the living room and listened in on the exchange. The person who had come to visit was the female district welfare officer who had asked Maria various questions on that other day. Oh boy.
そういう押し付けは困ります。マリアは心が純粋すぎて繊細だから、無神経な子がいたら傷つけられてしまうんです。
You should have been home.
余計なおせっかいはやめてください。でもね、お母さん、そんなに繊細な子なら、なんで一人で家に放置しておくの？
Exactly, call her
お母
out.
さんが一緒にいてあげるべきなんじゃないですか？
Yeah.
なるべく一緒にいるようにしています。そんなこと、あなたに指図される覚えはありません。
As much as I should be.
そうですか。この辺のご近所ではとても有名ですよ。お宅のお嬢さんが夜、頻繁に買い物や食事に来るって。みんな気にして気を使ってくれてたんですよ。
What you gotta say now, Rosa? Oh.
どうしてうちの子だとわかるんですか？
She said, who else looks like that has the bag, the stuffed animal?
勝手にうちのマリアだと決めつけないでください。夜に出歩く子供だってたまにはいるでしょう。それらが全てうちの子だという証拠でもあるんですか？ライオンのぬいぐるみを抱いた女の子がよく夕食を食べに来る。
Yep, lion stuffed animal. Yo, if she says there's a bunch of children out there with lion stuffed animals, the Lion King just came out. The Lion King came out in the 90s. This is the 80s still.
みんなマリアちゃんのことを思って大切にしてくれてました。
Oh man.
Wow,
she really is going with that. I was joking. Rosa, come on. She's just making it worse for yourself. I just think of a different thing.
マリアを誘拐するつもり？マリアに構わないで。マリアは私の子です。私が育ててます。
Yeah, terribly.
おかしな施設に入れるつもりもまるでありません。
I have no intention of putting her in some strange institution.
余計なおせっかいはやめて。
ウリュウ、ライオンのぬいぐるみって僕のこと？
Ah, Sakutoro. You didn't even hear that, man.
怒られるのはマリ、サク太郎は関係ないよ。
Maria hugged Sakutoro, continuing to watch her mother fearfully.
私もマリアと毎日一緒にいられたらと思います。
But
でもシングルマザーですから働かなくちゃならない。私はこう見えても会社の社長ですから社員の生活を背負っている。
I may not look like it. Yo.
一年中仕事で忙しいんですよ。休む暇だってないんです。そう？でもこの3日間お休みだったんでしょ？
Yeah, what was that about?
休みなんかじゃありません。
Oh no.
私はずっと会社で泊まりがけで仕事をしていました。
Your employees say something else.
他の頼りない社員では片付けられない案件が私には山積みなんです。
Dang, that's messed up.
どうし
Calling
て
out
そ
your
んな
employees
嘘つ
like
くの？
that on a lie
あ
too?
なたの会社の人が3日間お休みを取ってますって言ってるの
They're
よ。
about to be fired.
彼氏さんと北海道に行ってきたんでしょ？娘さんを3日間も置いて。彼氏なんて知りません。北海道なんて知りません。どうしてそんなデタラメ言うの？どうしてなんか証拠でもあるの？何よあんた、勝手に人の家のことに口を出さないでよ。私はマリアを愛してるのよ。私には私なりの愛し方があるのよ。勝手に口出さないでよ。私は旅行になんて行ってないわよ。仕事してたのよ、ずっと。 マリアに1秒でも早く会いたくて仕事を少しでも早く片付けようと一生懸命一生懸命
Man, the lies in all this.
会社に泊まり込んでずっとずっとずっとずっとずっとずっとずっとずっと
What is it though?
知らない知らない北海道なんて知らないわよ勝手なこと言わないで
Yo, so if I'm over here, if the welfare officer, I'd be laughing. I couldn't. You going to scream like that? Yo, you just look hysterical. You're acting hysterical. Like, man, she's over here. Oh, what? Rosa raged, her hair flying wildly. A teacup was knocked over from the force of her standing up, but far louder than that was the sound of her beating the table with both hands. When faced with this rage that could accurately be described as widened derangement, the district welfare officer couldn't help but be taken aback. Yeah, she was like, yo. Yeah, for real, well-being. And the same went for Maria, who was secretly watching this from the hallway. She had already seen her mother in a rage several times before this, but she had never seen her this crazed with anger. When she saw this, Maria was sure this was no longer her mother, that it was some other evil being that was possessing her mother's body. And then she herself was discovered by the evil being. Maria, oh no. Maria knew that she was being reflected in the evil being's eyes. Her mind went blank, and she felt as though her vision was racing off into the distance. After fiercely closing on Maria, Rosa mercilessly slapped her on her small shoulders, and dropped her gaze towards the stuffed animal Maria was holding, Sakutoro.
Maria, あなた、あれだけお外にそれを持って行っちゃダメって言ったのに。持って行ったのね。
Rosa, don't.
ウリュウ。僕がついていくって言ったの。違うよ。マリアが寂しいから勝手にサク太郎を連れてったの。だからママ、サク太郎は悪くないの。ウリュウ。マリア。
No, boy, Sakutoro.
サク太郎は悪くないよ。サク太郎は悪くないよ。
Instead, Maria, the brunt of Rosa's anger was aimed at the lion stuffed animal Rosa was holding. Oh no. A girl went shopping in the middle of the night, always clutching a lion stuffed animal. So she said, yo, I'll get rid of the evidence. There's no stuffed animal. Oh boy. Because of that, she had become well known in the shopping district center. Oh, don't say it, Rosa. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say something else. Man.
どうしてあんたはママの言うことが聞けないのよどうしてよどうしてママの言いつけがちゃんと守れないのよあんたは
With every single word, she stamped her heel and banged furiously on the wall. Of course, she didn't make direct contact with Maria. However, the violence of their harsh sound certainly beat against her. The lady's still there? I thought the lady left. Whoa, Rosa, you're being wild. Yeah, stop her. Yo, Rosa, I'm glad she was there to see this. Yo, Rosa is being wild. Well, she's been wild, but someone else seeing it. The district welfare officer had come back to her senses and was pinning Rosa's arm behind her back. But the instant Rosa was touched, she went wild, fiercely throwing the welfare officer off. She hit the table and fell to the ground. Oh no. The teacup on the table smashed on the floor, making a violent sound.
マリアは悪くないよ。僕が悪いの。だからマリアを叱らないで。サク太郎を連れてったのはマリア。サク太郎は悪くないの。サク太郎は悪くないの。だからサク太郎 叱らないで。マリアを叱らないで。ウリュー。
さっきから何をやってるの？あんた、そのお人形さんごっこ、外でもやってたの？
Oh boy.
お店の人の前でもやってたの？だから覚えられちゃうんでしょ？少しは考えろ、このバカ！なんであんたはそう大バカなのよ！
Oh,
正
man.
直におっしゃいな。お外でお買い物をするとき、ママに内緒でいつもそのぬいぐるみを持ち歩いてたのね。
ウリュウ。
その変なぬいぐるみ語をやめなさい。ぬいぐるみじゃなく、あなたの言葉で喋りなさい。
サク太郎はぬいぐるみじゃないよ。マリアの友達だよ。ぬいぐるみって言わないで。言わないで。
はいはい、わかったわ。サク太郎だったわね、名前。
Oh
ママ
boy.
に内緒でそのサク太郎人形を持っていつもお買い物に行っていたのね。
Maria admitted it honestly. Was the officer lady knocked out on the floor? Like, or is she just lying there, recovering? Oh, nice. The peak suffering. 100%. So by admitting it right away, she was protecting her small friend.
サク太郎だけ？他には？まさか学校にも何か変なのを持って行ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
Like I said, this whole this is getting progressively worse and worse and terrible and horrible.
そのキスもおやめなさい。
Yeah, yo.
あんたは黙ってなさい。私と娘の話でしょ。ほらマリア、ママの目を見て話をしなさい。ママの質問にお返事は？
サク太郎だけじゃないの。ウサギのみんなも一緒。
今も持ってるの？
Oh no, Rosa, what are you about to do? Don't destroy them. Maria fished around in her pockets, pulling out 4 aromatic rabbits with her tiny hands. The rabbits were her close friends who could be together with her at school in Sakura's place. But when Rosa saw that, she shook her head slightly as though dizzy. On a school note, it had been written that Maria was apparently bringing toys to school and playing with them, and her family was instructed to try and prevent this. But Rosa had rejected that, blaming that the teacher and phony in protest of her own to the school, saying that there was no way her child would bring toys to school. Dang. But she actually was. For nearly an hour, she had shouted at the vice principal to stop making false accusations about her daughter. Ah, man, this is just... To a certain degree, those at school had grasped that Maria was a pitiful girl. They knew that the small toys she brought in were her only friends, so they had done their best to overlook it. But when those students caught slight sight of them, some of the boys had started complaining that only she could bring toys, and the school had racked their brains and had to cope with this. They had tried to gently send a warning by way of the mother, but after Rosa's reaction, Maria's teacher decided to overlook it. Yeah, makes sense. How Rosa reacted, yo, we're about to fight them. But now Rosa knew. She had been the one who was wrong, and her daughter really had been bringing toys to school. Oh yeah, that opening, yo. that opening is a bop. Certified bop right there. Had known that she was a disgrace who brought toys to school and played with them as though they were her only friends. To Rosa, who thought her daughter was just a little different from normal children, having this particular side of her daughter exposed and found fault with was, more than anything else, something she couldn't bear. So she howled. She raged. The strictly rough offer tried to cut between Rosa and Maria again, but she only met with Rosa's wrath once more. Rosa once again threw that woman off with a face like a demon. And when that failed to curb her anger, and She stomped on the ground over and over again so forcefully that it seemed she might break through the floor. Then, after seeming to come back to her senses for a second, she immediately froze her harsh breathing and asked Maria, "You calm down? Like, don't do it, Rosa. Don't break this. Don't destroy her close friends." Oh, full 4 friends. As she said that, Rosa grabbed one of the rabbits from Maria's hand. This is just cruel, man. Yo, this is terrible. Then she shoved it in front of Maria's eyes so she could see it very well. The cute rabbit holding a trumpet was a small doll like a chess piece. She slowly lifted it into the air. Of course, Maria and Sakura's eyes also followed it. And then with a speed that the eye couldn't follow, she smashed it against the wall. Oh no. Oh no. She had imagined that this worst possible thing might happen, so she instantly realized what had been done. So Maria let out a short, despairing scream. It was in pieces. It had been small and sturdy, but that hadn't been enough to withstand her mother's fierce rage. Nah, college graduate. Not anymore. Glad to be done with that. I'll break another.
覚えておきなさい。あなた、そんなことするなんて母親ですか？
This piece is torn.
そんなことしてお嬢さんが傷つかないと思ってるんですか？
Nice. I feel you.
マリアが傷つく。私も傷ついているのよ。
Rosa, you are so selfish. Yo. This makes me hate Rosa every time. It just reminds me that Rosa is really a trash person.
誰が？あんたは黙っててって言ってるでしょ。
やめてママ。悪いのはマリア。おばさんを怒らないで。マリアは悪くないよ。
Ah, no, not Sakutoro.
怒らないで。うりゅ。
そのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろって言ったでしょ。だいたいね、気持ち悪いのよ。ぬいぐるみがお友達ってあんた今年でいくつよ。何歳よ。こんなの布と綿の気持ち悪い下手くそなぬいぐるみじゃない。こんなのしか友達いないのあんた。こんな化け物のぬいぐるみとお友達ごっこしてる暇があったらちゃんとした人間の友達を作りなさいよ。なんであなたにはいつまでもお友達ができないのよ。サタンだからいつまでもクラスで変わり者扱いされてバカにされて。ほんとしっかりしていい加減にして。こんなぬいぐるみ遊びもう卒業しちゃってよ。
What's the last sentence? Give it a rest and get hold of yourself already. Rosa, you're...
うりゅ。
さからそのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろって言ってるでしょ。
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Rosa.
サキタロ返して。
Yo, officer, welfare officer, jump in there. Stop this. Not Sakutoro, no. Mama grabbed hold of Sakutoro's head and took it from me. Then she smashed him against the wall over and over.
やめろっつってんのよ。そのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろっつってんでしょ。こんなぬいぐるみがあるから。だからあんたはいつまでも友達を作らないのよ。
the stuffed animal you gave her? Like, that's why I'm not getting with you, Rosa, right now. Like, wow. Yeah, Maria's still doing it. It's like, jeez. For some reason, my frantic request just added oil to the fire of Mama's anger. Mama pushed my arm aside as I tried to grab Sakutora and snatch him back. And in bizarre ways, she struck her fingernails on both hands, deep in Sakutora, twisting him. The red muffler which I had carefully wrapped for him every day came off and fell to the floor. Sakutora, oh no, now he's naked. Sakutora, who had been so precious to me, had twisted, was twisted. It was crazy when they do that in cartoons. They'd be like, yo, I took this off. Especially when it's like animal humanoid ones. Yo. Was twisted, smashed, torn with at fingers so much. He was twisted painfully. His face curving in sadness. Then Mama's fingernails found a stitch in the neck and tore it. With the fingernails of both hands, she tore it apart. Oh, rest in peace, Sakutora. In that instant, Sakutora's yellow cloth and the cotton inside burst apart. It looked almost like moist cotton candy. The crumbled yellow cloth and the cloth candy flowing out were thrust right in front of my eyes. Then, through Mama's face, the evil being stated it clearly. That is cold. They really updated us on that? I was expecting that. Yo. For real? Wow! I was not expecting that. Wait, what did it say? Did they update this too? Yeah. Joined by the Meister. Okay. Who created him? Rosa. Okay, so he can be brought back by Rosa. However, Rosa disposed of the fragment and lost the pattern paper. On top of that, his existence was denied by the Meister herself, so his resurrection is now impossible. The Meister died in 1986, and any chance for his resurrection disappeared for all time. For all time, even the Endless Witch Beatrice could not manage it. No way! He's dead! He's gone forever! Oh yeah, I saw that last month. It is what it is. I mean, it always tends to... Stuff like that always happens with popular series. Oh, that was just... What is this? What was that? What was Maria about to say? What was that? Oh, she was crying. Okay. Man, Beatrice, the one consoling Maria for once? That's just... Huh? No, I just read that description. She can't. Only Rosa can. Rosa ain't gonna do that. Well, I'm not gonna what, count my chickens too soon? I'm not gonna man. Yeah, Oh yeah. Yo, when Chainsaw Man drops, oh man, it's gonna be wild on Twitter. Yo, it's gonna be a big old war. Oh man. Oh man. She can't do it though, Maria. She can't do the endless magic. Ah, the sad truth, yeah.
ローザの手作りのぬいぐるみであったろ、そのローザが作太郎を否定した。母にその生を許されなかった命は
Reaches his words. Oh, she was still talking. My mistake. A life that is not permitted by its own mother cannot exist. Yeah. Felt feeble. Yeah, we're feeble. But she knew that no matter what the excuse, it would be enough to calm Maria and make her accept it. But she had to communicate the painful truth to her disciplined and close friend. She had to tell her the fact that even with all of her own power, she could not revive Sakutaro.
そなたが作太郎の存在を強く信じる限り、その魂が消え去ることはない。
So Maria, please do not be sad.
今もほら。すぐそこで作太郎が微笑んでいると信じるの。
Man, you're trying, Beatrice. I appreciate it, but yo, oh man.
作太郎を生き返らせてくれなきゃ。やだ。
諦めよ。
Oh, you're getting mad with that, yeah.
魔法はない。そしてそれでもなお作太郎がそなたの親友であり続けることを強く信じよ。その力が魔法となる。
そんなの魔法じゃない。作太郎が生き返らなきゃ嫌だ。ママの手作りだからダメなの。どうしてママは作太郎を作ったの？マリアにプレゼントするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？なのになんでママは自分で作って自分で壊したの？どうしてママは自分で産んで自分で壊そうとするの？わかんない。ママが憎いよ。ママが憎い。悔しい。悲しい。作太郎がそうされたようにママをねじり上げてやりたい。爪を立てて引き裂いて布地でやりたい。
Whoa! Maria said eye for an eye. Oh snap! This is like a villain origin story right here. Like, man, I feel bad for Maria though. With arms behind Maria's back, two massive jet black arms creeped out to surround Maria as she sobbed in anger. Oh boy, who is it gonna be? The massive fingers struck into Maria's chest and stomach. What the heck is this? Maria could not see that, but Bito could. Anger and snaps without any place will tear you apart. Bito knew that. She could see that. Yes. In the end, those massive arms were Maria's own. Those fingernails slowly started to eat into her chest and stomach. With their immense size and strength, those arms could probably tear Maria into bits easily, but Maria herself couldn't notice. Drowning in a sea of her own tears, she couldn't notice that her own arms were trying to tear apart her own chest.
作太郎がどうしても生き返らせられないなら、マリアは復讐したい。マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にする
I want my mom to meet the same end. Wow.
エドリーチェ、そのための魔法を教えて。
Yo, Beatrice, you're going to agree to this? I mean, I know we have an alliance, but... Ooh, what you about to say?
その言葉は本心。
I think you should like, at least give like a day for her to respond. Oh boy.
ママを殺す。
Dang.
殺してやる。
Maria actually has had enough.
ママに取り付いた悪い魔女だ。ママの魔女を殺してやる。
よかろう。その力をそなたに与えよう。心美しきそなたが。そなたにその苦しみを与えた心なき母こそがよほど引き裂く教えようぞ。魔女の世界に光さすことなき深淵の奥さま。
サクタロ。
Man.
みんな嫌い嫌い大嫌い。
Man.
ママも嫌い。エルジャも嫌い。
The whole thing with Anji too. Almost forgot about what we had with Anji the first half of the stream. Man, half the stream we had Anji's whole sadness, and now this stream we're seeing the origins of Maria becoming a villain. Not even a villain. I don't even know how to explain this. Just she wanted to get her revenge. Maria's revenge. Maria's revenge. What the heck happened? Why is there so much glass breaking? My thing glitch out? What was that? What happened? Okay, I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm not about to go through another hour of... I don't even know what's about to happen. I think this is Anji going on the island or something, but... Imagine... Yo. Insane. Maria is... Yo, I know I was saying that earlier in the stream too. I was actually saying... It's actually crazy that I was saying earlier in the stream how... we never really seen, like, Maria, like... actually go and want to, like, kill someone. Like, have that train of thought and whatnot. Like, we shouldn't say, yo, I hate my mom and whatnot. Mad and whatnot and frustration. But, yo, she actually said, yo, I wanted to have magic to kill her. I wanted to suffer the same way she did to Sakura. Eye for an eye. You mess with Sakura, I'll mess with you the same way. And look, that happened. Wow. I was joking around earlier, in a way. Anyways, next week, I think next week we're going to start off, hopefully not on a sad part. I think we're with Anji in, yeah, with Anji in 1998. What was that? I said August 1998, I think. Oh, man, I'm tired. Yeah, anyways, I'm about to watch a comedy or something. So, yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Yeah, I need to watch something happy after this. Jeez. Thank you all for tuning in for the stream. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I have some more information regarding the Discord thing that I mentioned earlier this stream. I'm going to make a Discord server. I'm excited for that. Because I have had people ask me in the past, yo, do you have a Discord server in one? I'm like, oh, don't do it, you know. So I'll make one. I'll probably have some more news on that Friday. I have like an announcement. I'm like in a video or something, announce that. But yeah, I'll probably announce it on Friday because tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. So yo, what up? What up? Anything I recommend for this season? Let's see. Anything I highly recommend and anime wise this season. I'm enjoying a lot of the shows I'm watching currently. A show that I have been enjoying a lot, Tomodachi Game, has been really good. That's been a fun watch. Summertime Render. That's a really good watch. If you're not watching it, I think you would like it. It's really good. It's a really good one. That's a really good one. That's probably personally my favorite show this season. I would highly recommend that one. Tomodachi Game is also fun. It's more of a mind-bending one. But Summertime Render, yo, it's a really good mystery. It has like a similar loop-like element that you get with both Umeneko and Higurashi. More so Higurashi than Umeneko. And it's a nice mystery. It's going to be 24 episodes too, so we have a long storyline going on. It's also going to cover the whole manga, from what I've heard. So I like it. Highly recommend Summertime Render. But yeah, Tomodachi Game has also been good. Anything else? There's been a few other shows I haven't yet checked out. What's that underrated show that I'm going to watch? I might just watch this now afterwards. I'm about to watch, forget what it is. Yeah, Spy X Family is also good. I know a lot of people out here are watching it. If you're not watching Spy X Family, for anyone out there, watch it. It's really good. But yeah, sometimes it's going to be 24 episodes. It's going to cover the whole manga, so I'm excited for that. What's the name of the other show? There's another show I wanted to watch. What was it? Love After World Destruction, I think it is. I heard that one's a really underrated show. The premise of it is that there's like a hero of the world, and there's a main villain of the world. Like this dude's like a superhero or something, and she's like a super villain, and they're falling in love, but they have to hide their relationship from the public, and it's like they're pretending like their antics of like, oh man, he's a good guy, bad guy, but keeping their relationship in secret. I think it's pretty good. Well, I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, that one's also great. But yeah, Summertime Render 100% is great. Yo, yeah. I wanted to check out some more of the anime this season. What else is there that I'm watching that I'm also liking a lot? But there's like some shows I'm watching, but there's some shows I'm liking it a lot more than others, of course. And there's a lot of bangers this season. I haven't checked out Aoashi either, which is a sports anime, a soccer one. I haven't yet watched it. I've heard some good things about it. So I need to check out that one too. I'm not really like super into sports anime, but here and there it's like if it piques my interest, then I'll give it a whole watch. There's also the ballet anime this season, which is also pretty good. Oh yeah, Blue Lock. Blue Lock. I heard Blue Lock's already great. I did read a chapter of Blue Lock, and I'm looking forward to the adaptation this year. Day A Live. Yup, Day A Live's also good. I need to catch up to that. Well, I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. So that's probably going to be a binge I'll do down the line. Yusha Yamatsu. That one's what? I Quit Hearing. I think that's the one. I heard that one's also good. Yeah, Kaguya-sama is also great. That one's also a chill one. But yeah, there's a lot of bangers this season, but I'll definitely say Summertime Render is a great one to watch this season. It's my favorite show this season. Personally, it's my all-time favorite show this season. This week I'm probably going to watch a bunch of other shows this season, because I did mention that I was going to have a video up on the channel eventually where I'll give off my own thoughts on all the shows this season. Or something like that. I don't know. I'll see if I get to that. I probably will. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to end it right here. Because I want to eat something. So thank you all for tuning in for the stream. We'll be streaming again on Saturday. We usually stream Danganronpa. I may be streaming Friday. I say maybe on Twitch, maybe on YouTube and Twitch. I'll see what I feel like that day. If I even feel like streaming, I'll see. But yeah, tomorrow I'm checking out Doctor Strange, so that's why we're not streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna have a blast watching that. So yeah, and I'll let y'all know how that is. Spoiler free. I won't spoil anything to you, but yeah, again, thank you for tuning in. Check out videos on the channel as always, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace and out. Enjoy your week or weekend.